All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Altcoin Buzz Trading. My name's Randy. Today we're going to talk about quite a few tokens. I got my list right here. Solana, BTC, which is Bitcoin, DOT, which is Polkadot, and Harmony, which is the symbol ONE or 1. BTC here with a new alert level for me, 34,583. This is holding nice and tight. I think we are at the start, because we already broke out of our range here. I think we're going to continue on for some time. I don't really have a definitive target for you right now. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, but I want to take this up as far as we can potentially go. But if you do want to target, we can throw on a measured move from this last move, and that could potentially be our target. So let's go ahead and do that. Haven't done this ahead of time. I do this live because the market's always in flux. So basically $40,000. Which isn't a tremendous move here. It is about 16% though, and that's pretty big for BTC. If we do get that, you can see we are just moving up into other territory. But like I said yesterday, the way Bitcoin works, it barely pulls back, and it tends to just go and go and go. So you will likely see when it stalls and when it distributes based on what I've already shown you on this channel. But look at how high and tight Bitcoin has been over the past 24 hours. We did have our pullback, and I mentioned, remember this horizontal line here I drew yesterday? We barely got under that, so that was your level of interest to get involved. And now we're already playing with this trend line. This thing moves very fast. If you're not involved and you want to be involved, I know it's scary if you're not used to this. We've been in such a weird garbage market for so long. It's so hard to change your mindset into being a bull, but you have to, and you have to do it now. There's so many setups in this market right now, and I got a few for you today. So let's go through them. DOT. Solana. I've got Solana next. There we go. So Solana's already broken out. We had the 3161. This is what I do on my other channel. These are all the alerts we've had for Solana, 20, 24, now 31. We've broken out of 31. We are a little bit elevated, but Solana is one of our leaders. This coin should do one of the best percentage-wise. It's already gone up here and almost doubled. So this is really a time to pay attention to these coins that actually move. And I'm trying to show you guys the better ones. I don't have Chainlink up here, but you definitely could consider Chainlink in that list as well. And again, Solana, I think it's going to go for a tremendous run. It's hard to say exactly where it's going to go, but we do have some resistance points to take a look at for targets up here at 48. And then we also have potential targets here at 38, which aren't a tremendous amount away from here, 15% there and 45% there. It just depends how bullish we are. These markets can get crazy bullish, but recently they've stalled. But again, we have to flip to that bullish mindset, that higher prices are coming, and Solana higher prices have been coming. And so this one, your risk right now is a little bit tough. But this is a leading token, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a token that you want to sleep on. So if you do want to get involved, let's see, risk right there. Let's throw our reward on here. We'll just do this most recent one, 15.2%. And I want to find a better risk point than that. So we're going to come down here, 8.37% risk. It's a little bit wide. But this is a leading token. I cannot emphasize that enough. And the leading tokens lead. It's leading up right now. Look at this whole market. Bitcoin up 1.62. Solana's up 10%. And then Link's up 6%. No trade for Link, but Solana is definitely the leader in this environment. And I've been talking about this coin leading for months and months. Like up to, actually, it led in the last cycle. So it continuing its leadership this cycle is really normal to me. Very, very normal. All right, next up is DOT. I'm going to breeze through these because half you guys have already left this video already. DOT with a 4.283 alert level for me. Now, this has not been the strongest token. In fact, this was the opposite of the strongest token, but it's playing comeback king right now. Sometimes those can do very well percentage-wise. So 4.283, let's go ahead and throw a risk reward on this one. This one is, has not moved. Again, Solana is a leader, and it is leading. This one is not. So 4.46, and let's just do a measured move for this. This is the best thing I know how to do, guys, on these. I don't have a lot of other. I could do Fibonacci's and stuff like that, but I don't think they're really that dramatic. Now, this one we can actually take from the high because I have this alert level as a little bit low. So that is a potential 24% for 5.46 risk reward ratio with about a 4.5% risk. So sell at 5.32. If you're buying at the 4.283, and then your stop's at about 410, 409, basically. So take a screenshot of that if you want to. And then we have Harmony, which this is on my altcoin list. But this has some pretty good volume behind it. And I like these candidates with good volume behind it. So let's kind of zoom out. Look at the volume. Tremendous volume coming out. This has had some good runs. And Harmony's a good token. At least I think it is. And the way it's consolidating up here is really nice. And I have my entry way up at the top at 1158. If you want to be very aggressive, you could take this trend line and enter here at the 1119. Okay. That would be a very aggressive entry, which is fine. It makes your stop a little bit lower here at 4.3%. So, you know, we haven't hit that yet. Let's go ahead and make that our entry for right now, and we'll do the measured move persona here. So 4.5%. And again, so this has to move through this for this to be your stop. If your stop is violated before your triggers hit, you have to move your stop. Okay. We're going to move this lower if that's the case. So where can we go from here? Well, once again, we're going to use our measured move tool. Markets tend to move in measurements, but at the same time, if you get a really explosive move up and you don't see any distribution signals, stay with your token. Just stay with it. The ones that move, it really doesn't behoove you to actually jump around tokens. That's my kind of TA tip of the day is don't jump around. Once you set your trade on, you leave it. You let it sit. That's it. And you move on to something else with other money. Okay. All right. So here's the trade. If you enter at the 1118, take profit is approximately 1528. Unless you don't see distribution signals, then you hold it and your stop's at the 1068. All right. And that is a 8.2 risk reward ratio for this one. This has had a good move up, pretty consistent move up. Good volume. Look at my volume aggregation tool. Plenty of green here. No problems there. In fact, we're still green. So I think this is one of the better altcoin trades in the market. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is a bull market. So have fun out there. Don't get too impatient. Stay very patient with your positions. Try to get into the ones that move first. Those are usually the best movers, and try to stick with them the best you can, even if they stall out and other coins move. Like Solana the past couple of days. Some of the markets were moving and Solana was stagnant, I guess just yesterday. But look what Solana's doing today, 10.6%. So this proves my point. You can't jump around. You've got to stick with your racehorse and let it race for you. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.